What is going on YouTube and the ones who think they're on YouPorn today? What? Yeah, I know. The last one is a bit in the past, right? What do you mean it's not a bit? Well, anyway, today we're going to talk about the champion everyone seems to hate, and it's Taliyah, obviously. So a couple of days ago I watched some YouTube videos, and after some time I saw this video called "Should You Play Taliyah" from UberDanger. And don't get me wrong, I love UberDanger and all the stuff he makes, but there's one big mistake in his video and I just can't ignore it.
Let's weigh the pros and cons of this rock-throwing bitch. Pros: you get to beat Donald Trump every 2 minutes. You get to surf around the map on a rock surfboard. And when you actually do get ahead, winning with her is very fun. Cons: surfing near walls is a fucking minigame. You don't have enough damage to burst people. You aren't tanky enough to deal sustained damage. If you build tanky, you have no damage. And if you build her AD, you'll die screaming. Her ult is buggy as shit. Her ult can hurt her own team very often. She's not a great laner. She's not great in team fights. She has very minimal crowd control. She has no escape. She doesn't fit into most team comps. And finally, she's the least spectacular champion Riot has ever released. Conclusion: fuck Taliyah. I should have played Overwatch.
Well, as you can see, there is one really massive mistake. If you look to the pros, it says every 2 minutes, but it actually is 2 minutes 30 to 2 minutes in the late game. And also, what do you mean with no burst damage? Just take a fucking look at that. Ja, die diven. Oh, you. Alright, let's just not get salty today. We got this. When I first played Taliyah, I actually thought that this champion is just shit, and I didn't touch her for quite some time. But then I thought, nah, why don't give it a try? And after I played her a lot, I really started to enjoy the champion, and I even won a lot of ranks with her, which made me climb from Platinum 5, pretty much 0 LP, to Platinum 3 at the moment, and I'm still planning to get to Diamond with only Taliyah. This is how much I love her. First things first, before you start to jump into the game, you need to know at which lane you want to play her. Of course, she's the best at mid, but she can also be played at top or even jungle. Her jungle clear is now even better cause that fucking workaround don't last that long anymore, so you can spam that Q even more. You maybe think, well, but Taliyah jungle still sucks, but nah, that's not the case. You pull off really good ganks if you manage to hit your W, and if you're level 6 you can be at the lane in an instant. At the moment it looks like Taliyah is not that strong of a champion against all these meta champions, but that is not right. You can do really well at top against Irelia or even a Swain. Same goes for mid. To play against a Azir, or what I have seen a lot lately is Veigar. You can even win against a Zed as long as you time your W. And the good thing with Taliyah is, even if you lose your lane, you can still gank your bottom lane or top lane. But before you just gank like a tard, think about which lane to gank. Is bot having no escape, like a Kog, Janna or any immobile ADC and or support? Gank bot. If they got an Ezreal or and Braum or something like that, just look for top. Maybe they got something immobile at top and you can get free kills there to help your team and of course to get you fed. Of course, Taliyah is not that one OP champion which shits on everyone. She can get some serious problems in some matchups. If you play her mid, you really need to look for Ahri. She can just dodge everything from you with her ultimate or even with her movement speed from her Q. Also, you can get some problems with top if you play against a good Gnar or a Shen. These guys can hurt you a lot. And of course, the biggest thing is when the enemy jungler just goes to your lane to build up a fucking tent to go camping with his family called bot lane. think the last thing we need to talk about are runes, item build and masteries. We will start with the runes, and before I show you... oh, wait. Alright, there it is. It's, yeah, 20 magic pen. You are maybe now thinking, yo, Trickster, what the fuck, why 20 magic penetration? And that's actually because her base stats are way better than her AP scaling. So I think it is way better to go for magic penetration than to go for flat AP. Also, if you play ranked, do a page with health at 18 and one with armor, depending on which champion you are going to play against. Let's keep going with the masteries, but I don't think I need to say anything there. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the item build. At all, it is pretty simple. We go for magic penetration, also we go for magic pen, and some health. Yeah, you didn't expect the health, didn't you? We start off with an Abyssal Scepter, then we go for magic pen boots of course, followed by the best item at Taliyah, which is Riley's. Some more magic pen, tankiness, more magic pen and Zonias to keep ourselves alive. This is the normal build, which I suggest you, but if you play against an AD champion, you should not go for Abyssal first item of course. You can decide between Pearl Belt or Rod, then just follow the rest of the build. So I guess this is it for the guide. I hope you enjoyed my first English video, and that you could maybe learn something from it. Also, fuck UberDanger for talking shit about my champion. Nah, just kidding, I love UberDanger. What? If you have questions, just leave them below in the comment section of this video. Till next video, haut rein.